Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here. Thank you for watching. You know, Patty walked into my office the other day and said, you know, Bill, there is no obstacle that cannot be overcome with true grit and amazing grace. She's right. No matter what problems America is facing, we Americans instinctively know the solution. It's been written on the hearts of true Americans from the beginning. Call it what you wish, true grit and amazing grace, or just courage and faith. These are the building blocks of the United States of America. Now, when I hear true grit, I naturally think of John Wayne, who portrayed the essence of American courage. He probably said it best when he said, "Courage is being scared to death, but saddling up anyway." Whatever we face, whether it is a tyrannical government, violent leftist groups, gangs coming across our borders, or even just loudmouth lefties at town hall meetings, if we Americans saddle up anyway, we will win our nation back. Amazing Grace is one of the most powerful songs of all time about how faith in God can change a man's life for eternity. This too is something that the enemies of freedom have no comprehension of. Faith in God, as presented in the scriptures, gave unstoppable power to our founding fathers, and it will do the same for us if we have the courage to grasp it and use it boldly. God is standing by to do His part if we Americans will turn to Him in faith and step out in courage. Now, I for one have had enough of the angry atheists ramming their godless agenda down our throats. They're wrong, and it's time for us to go right back at them and ram God and country down their throats. And if they don't like it, then they can back down any time and go back to their hidey holes. There is no atheist in America that we need to fear, whether it is the president or a judge in a black robe. They can threaten to put us in jail, confiscate our homes and property, tax us into poverty, and ridicule us in the media. That's okay. True Americans have been through it before. We defeated tyranny in the past, and we will defeat it again. It's time for true grit and amazing grace in our public schools, in the halls of Congress, and in every office in every state. So, for all the genuine Americans who have true grit in their hearts and amazing grace in their souls, strap on your boots because we have work to do. It's time for you to either run for office or personally approach someone in your community and ask them to run. It's time for people like you to sit on your county school board. It's time to start your neighborhood Tea Party group. It's time for you to start a political action group in your church. True grit and amazing grace is alive and well in America, and it's time for the enemies of freedom to see it in action. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching, and God bless America again.